And I think there's a lot of good possibilities that we can do for an actual themed month. So for the month of February, what I really want to do is an LBX Little Builders Experience actual theme. So
a theme. Little Builders Experience. I got you. It's your boy Zappa, professional stage ninja. And it's time for more ninja robots. Wait, it's not food time. Unboxing. Yes, let's go. Much more important than food. This is the LBX Kunoichi, and I immediately apologize for the sound of my chair, and thus, this is dubbed. This is from the year of our Bandai Overlords, 2019. 2019 it says, Bandai Spirits. However, this is actually a reissue. Here is our manual. A standard 5-page spread with full color on both sides, up to and including the runner page. Construction, and I'm just folding this up for holding, seems very standard. You have your runners here. We go on to head assembly, followed by the arms. We go to the legs and torso. Here we finish up the legs. Over here on the back we have final stages of assembly as well as the weapons. The stand and the core exchange, which doesn't serve me much because this is the only LBX kit that I have. We also have your generic warnings and building tips if you're new to the game, and other products in the LBX line which allow you to very easily swap out parts. There's a very universal joint system going on here. I appreciate that. And then also the front page, which reads Bandai Spirits 2019. So even the manual is a reprint. That aside, we have Runner A. This comes in several nice little colors, including this nice shade of green. We'll use this for the hair and the effect parts for the weapon. This also comes with a stand, but if we look carefully right here, you can see this is at an angle. So your stand is naturally going to lean forward. We have some body parts here, as noted under my finger by a body symbol. Up here are the head pieces, in a nice rosish color, noted by the head symbol here. We have some more head pieces here, and some leg pieces, denoted by the foot symbol right here. And then over here is parts for the arms. Even though the runners are labeled with their letters, it's really, really, really cool that these little symbols are engraved into the runners. Gunpla. Do that. It's really cool. Setting that aside, we have Runner B in this nice rose color. Includes pieces for the feet, the hands, and the body. Runner C is going to be our weapons, and a lot of internal workings and joints. Here's the core behind my thumb, some weapon pieces, and the body. Now before I get to the joints, which is your standard squishy ABS plastic, if you look back here, on the back of all your runners, there's usually a year, it's a production year, copyright and all that. Bandai, 2010. This kit's a reissue, and it's fairly small, so that adds to its cheapness and its availability. Joints on your ABS runner, And lastly, we have our stickers. Lots of color correcting stickers. Got lots of straps and color markings. Up here, looks like stickers for the core memory. We could put that either one way or the other. I've never seen the show, so surely this has effect in the series. I picked this up not just to buy from my local retailers, but I want to branch out. I want to explore other products and brands. You know, get my hands dirty, get my feet wet, get a taste of everything out there. But what's important now is to partake in the month of February. So right now, this is February 1st, date of airing, not date of recording. Go out, get you one, partake, hashtag LBXFebruary, tag Crosama, holla at your boy, and build you some. We'll be right back with a finished build. Let's go. And here we have the finished product. One complete LBX Kunoichi, complete with all of the details. Only one part wasn't used. It's one piece left on the joint runner, and surely that was used on another kit. It seems like it's a universal set of joint parts. But to begin, let's compare her to the easily accessed Core Gundam, as well as our average Jim, Grandpa Jim Sniper right there. So she falls quite in the middle. She's shorter than your average Gunpla, but at least she makes it in taller than the Core Gun. To get down to brass tacks, we're going to bring her in. The ponytail is on a ball joint, quite a bit of movement. Twist too much, it will pop out. Ponytail goes up this high, will rest flat against the back. Twist left and right. I will say, as part of my personal aesthetic, I do prefer long hair on feminine things, so here we go. But we're going to get this out of the way for now. This right here is a big sticker. As for the head, she looks this far up, this far down. Full exorcist twist with the ponytails not in the way. As for the arms, we have a very interesting style joint here. A ball joint into a shoulder, followed by a peg into the arm, and this is a separate peg. So this arm will rise up this far. We'll make a complete rotation. Full bicep twist. Unfortunately, this is the extent of her bend. And fists on your standard ball joint. Over here, we're going to point out the stickers that are here on the shoulder. This dot on the wrist. This piece on the back of the hand. Up here in the chest, this black piece is its own sticker. Mirrored, of course, over here. So moving on to the waist articulation, we get, well, we get a full exorcist twist on that. This is a sticker right here. And this, no, nothing. There's a sticker back here though. As for the legs, this is where we get very disappointed. This is her front kick. Because you can see, this is a very strange ball and socket joint here. She gets a very little front kick, very little back kick. The knee only goes about 90 degrees, but then the foot here has its own ball joint, But then we get into the problem of the heels. This heel I managed to get secure in, but this heel easily pops off. I suggest putting some glue on these heels because that is the only way that it will stand. Also, it likes to fall apart. Perhaps the parts aren't tight enough together. Could be a personal problem. She does stand on her own, although it's a bit complicated. To finish off, we have a sticker here across the gold. Here on the inner thigh, we need to press that down a bit more. Here across the front of the shoe, and the trim on the bottom of the shoe here. Putting her hair back on, she also has a matching stand that keeps her just off the ground, and she comes with two very simple, very large kunai. This gives me very much a Phantasy Star Online vibe because of the grandiose and the oversize of some of the weapons. They simply separate here, put into your generic holding hands, and press. Now, while the flexibility of the kit is disappointing, I do appreciate that it's a very fun and simple and direct build. The plastic has a very unusual feel to it. It doesn't feel like your regular polystyrene that comes with Gunpla. It feels like something a bit softer, it's got a texture to it that I can't quite define, but it's nice. Aside from the heels back here and what could be a personal construction issue here, she's very sturdy. Her joints don't sag one bit. And personally, I just happen to be a fan of both ninjas and pink mobile suits. So here we go. I have never watched
Little Battles Experience
in my life. Overall, I will give this particular model kit a fun day. Despite the personal issues that I have, and it's got quite a bit of stickers, the stickers are at least in a position where it's easily painted. You can easily paint what the correct colors in. And the problem that I have with the heels, little dab of glue and you're golden. But I thank y'all for watching. Please stick around to the interwebs for more of LBX February. Hit up Crow-sama and watch him explore more LBX kits that you may or may not have seen. And as always, seek ZEON.